Hey everybody, Mike D here. Welcome to the program. Today we're fishing outside of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, a historic town that is home to the bloodiest battle of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln's famous address, and Reverend Shane Catfish Frye. Now, Shane's church is the outdoors, and today's service is being held on Lake Mead, where he's taking me fishing for crappie and largemouth bass. Let's go to Lunkerville.
Got one! Fish on!
It seems in every town in America that there's a secret fishing spot where the water runs clear and the bass are always biting. And at that spot, there's an unsung hero who knows every stump, laydown, and lily pad. Seems all he's got to do is wet a line. And sure enough, he's reeling in a big bass. So if you're looking for real people with real fish stories, then hop a ride. We're going to Lunkerville.
Catfish! What's up, man?
Mr. Mike.
How you doing?
Good to meet
Good
you,
to see
boss.
you. Wow, it's strong grip. Ow.
Sorry,
Careful.
Sorry, boss.
What a day, man. Look at this. Where are we?
Ain't it a gorgeous day out?
Beautiful.
So this is Lake Mead in south central Pennsylvania. It's got about 6 miles of shoreline. It was built in 1968. A couple farmers got together and bought like 7 farms. Some people from the city actually bought some farms up in 65, and then in 1968 they built this dam, flooded it, and they wasn't like gonna put a bunch of homes here, but it's what turned out. There's like close to over 1,000 homes here. And actually the original farm over here, it flooded here all the time, and that's why they went, this is the perfect indentation for this big lake. It's actually kind of natural other than the dam, so it's just a big low-lying area. Gorgeous lake.
Beautiful. Let's do it. Let's go fishing.
Sounds good, boss. Let's
Right
get
on.
out there.
Damn, watch that grip. Why do you like those so much?
I don't have any clue. I think it's a mental thing that it kills heartburn, gives me energy.
It kills heartburn.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit. For
Yeah,
breakfast.
There's special stuff in there, I think.
Yeah.
I
Look
have
at you,
no
man.
clue. But it's good. They're my favorite.
You're the catfish.
Fishing fuel. We're gonna do a little bit of bottom fishing. There's a ridge right here. There's a ledge right here off this point. We can hit the bank from here. There's bass that are spawning on beds right now up on the bank, and it comes out about 4 or 5 feet from the bank. It drops off to about 8 feet, and then it's like 9 to 12 feet right there. It drops off. So we legitimately have like walleyes and perch laying on that ledge.
Nice.
Usually crappies around this area because there's a bunch of rock pilings. And I like this spot because we can also hit a bass or two, you know, up in that area. But
I love the multi-species aspect of the spot.
Yeah.
What are we going to use? Artificials?
yep, artificials. A lot of small swim baits, like 4-inch swim baits, any kind of thing with a paddle tail on it, anything with a twisty tail on it. They like green, dark colors here. Mostly soft plastics work great here. You can throw small crankbaits out here for some of the walleyes, but you just really can't go wrong. Anything 4-inch or smaller in a dark color, purple, like a shad color, and any kind of green. Green's like a fire color, especially like in May and June here.
Cool.
When you throw these out, legitimately, we'll hit this rock ledge over here. You want it to just sink to the bottom. We're gonna get snug a couple times. There's a lot of rocks in here, but once it sinks to the bottom, it's literally just this slow. Just work it real slow.
So a steady swim.
Just a steady swim.
No
Just,
pausing.
Nope, super
So
slow. They
how
like to chase it.
it's like a foot off bottom or something?
Yep.
Cool.
And once we find a little group of them in the area, wherever they're at right here in a circle, we can always move the boat 10, 20 feet, you know, but you'll feel it. They go, I mean, it's legit. It's just, the crappies almost feel like you're hung up for a second.
Really? They just boom.
Yep, snap the hook,
Nice. Oh yeah.
yep.
I like it. Okay, let's do it.
There he is.
Nice. Is that a crappie?
Oh,
yeah,
little
baby.
guy. Come here, baby.
All right. Nice. They put up a little fight there.
Yeah. So these guys are pretty plentiful in this lake. We do a lot of ice fishing for them, and so this little guy grows up. There's ones in here. We caught a couple the other day over a pound and a quarter. So they get pretty nice, 15 inches. We get into one of them, they feel like a little bass. So
And they're good eating.
They sure are. Yep, they sure are. See you, boss man.
Nice one, Catfish.
Going back to your house.
Yeah, man.
Tell me your big brother to come on out.
Now there's the whole blue and gray thing. Here, we're in Gettysburg, right near the Mason-Dixon line. Are you blue or gray?
Depends on the day.
Lunkerville is presented by South Bend, a fishing tradition since 1906. Also sponsored by Zip Fire Starters. Give your fire some zip. Cruise America. See what's out there. And Deeper, the #1 portable fish finder. It's very historic here in Gettysburg. Like everything is Civil War themed. Oh, jeez. I'm not moving it. When I just let it sit and it's falling, they're nailing it.
I thought it was going to be a little hotter right here. I think it will be later in the day, but I'm going to throw the deeper ball out that way a little bit and on the ledge and see where the schools are. And then we can anchor the boat accordingly. So.
Excellent. I see you got the onboard sonar here, which is cool. But why do you have the deeper ball also?
That sonar right there is good for running in the lake like this. But when you buy a sonar like that, what I really use that for is running the river at nighttime, trying to miss rocks. I legitimately just drive with that. If I'm out here trying to fish and I want to fish over in a cove or in between docks or something like that, I'd much rather throw the deeper than to drive the boat straight over top of the fish. I don't want to scare the fish that are on beds and things like that, but I can find them with the deeper ball, without running a boat in there. So, but honestly, this is a private lake too. You can buy my sonar that's mounted to the boat with the transducer has a chip in it that shows me all these lakes maps and all. This is a private lake, so there's no mapping here.
You have no map whatsoever.
The Deeper Pro Plus, man, it actually maps the lake. I don't know if people realize that about it, but you can throw it out and it'll make a contoured map just dragging it behind the boat. You can make your own map of any lake, pond, little back eddy, like mountain lakes that nobody goes to. You can make your own maps. Split screen. It shows you where we're at on the lake. It has really, really awesome GPS on it. We're sitting right on the point.
Wow.
Don't want to see the map, you just scroll this over and now it's sitting right next to the boat. Let me cast her out.
Man, that was a cast.
So I'm gonna reel it in real slow. You guys tell me what you see.
Okay. Looks kind of flat now.
There should be a drop off right there somewhere. Yep, see how it fell down?
Yeah. There's a lot of action down there. This lake is alive. There we go.
Fish
There's a
on.
fish. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah.
Come here, guy.
Yes. Here we go. There's a fish.
Nice.
Nice.
Doubled up.
There you go. Double duty. We're on him. The deeper found the fish. Look at that.
It did. As soon as we threw the ball over here and saw that ridge and moved over here, but we didn't have to drive over there to spook the fish. So.
There's one. That's incredible.
It is a blessed morning.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Sometimes I take a look at the rest of the world and, being an x-ray technologist, I get to see all kinds of people that I don't want to say that aren't as blessed as me, but, just to have the ability to come out here and have the heritage and the tradition of being taught how to fish, just being out here is I just feel super blessed all the time. I just see people that don't have this opportunity to come out here, fish off a boat, fish off a kayak, even fish off the bank. But I tell you what, if people don't really know about fishing, I mean, they're missing out on a huge, huge church. I mean, this place is really close to God out here. I mean, look how beautiful it is. Lake's like glass.
And it's great to share it with other people.
So is, yep.
You know, it's never too late to start. I mean, you don't have to be a kid to start fishing. You could be an adult.
It's true. I actually built this boat. I built this boat so that the wide concept, my father's in a wheelchair, is a double amputee, so that he could come back out and start fishing again. So, you know, he's been amazing to me all my life, teaching me and being there for me. So it's the least I could do to help him get back out fishing. My father was a preacher whenever I was a young kid, and you know, I kind of got turned away from it. You know, son of a preacher's man type of deal.
Really?
And yeah, I found you know, my church was outside. You know, found God again outside. I didn't like church. I couldn't sing along. I didn't remember the lyrics. I didn't understand what Dad was talking about. Big words, ADHD, whatever the case may be back in the day. But I went to him one time and said, "Buddy, I don't like going to your church." And he said, "It's all right." And I remember him taking me out in the woods, and we sat down one time on this ridge overlooking a hollow, and he said, "This is your church from now on. Every Sunday I want you to come out here and sit in the woods and talk to God." And ever since, man, the woods has been different. So
That is inspirational. Man.
you don't need, he said there's 4 walls of every church, and they're the 4 walls of your heart. You don't need stained glass windows and a fancy door to be close to him. And so I really appreciate you guys coming out. You're in my church.
I love that. I'm going to come here every Sunday. Is that right?
Lunkerville will be right back after these short commercial messages.
Okay, let's move a little bit. Let me put some other stuff on here real quick. And we're gonna go over there right through some of these docks. And I'm gonna drive the boat as you cast, because I don't have the trolling motor yet.
Okay.
I gotta build a front casting platform type deal to put the trolling motor bracket on. I haven't had time. So we'll do that, and as we drift through there, a lot of these bass are laying on beds. If the water was clear, you could almost sight fish them, but you wanna be like that far from the bank. Try to get close to the bank, and just one of these deals.
And what kind of bait?
We're gonna throw some different like 4, 5, 6 inch rubber worms at them, because a lot of times what will happen is this thing will come right through their bed, and as you bounce it and it stops, they either just want to push it out or they'll just attack it because they don't want it in there, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go try to hook up on a nice largemouth here.
Awesome.
If the bass are sitting on their beds, then which they are right now, then they'll be apt to attack things that come into their territory, you know? There he is. Yeah.
There you go. That's a bass.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, look at that rod bend. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Nice one, Shane. Yeah. Ha ha.
Sitting on their beds.
Beautiful.
He didn't like that little creature.
That looks like a male, maybe. How can you tell? Can you tell?
I can't always. I know guys say that they can. Never really took the time to really learn that, or
Yeah.
you know.
It doesn't look like she's full of eggs.
No.
I don't know. Nice fish, though.
Man.
Healthy fish, yeah.
Sweet. Beautiful.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you called it too. You're like, once we get around that bend, we're gonna catch fish. Boom.
Yep. It's really nice to bass fish whenever they're on their beds because you can catch them midday, other than like, other times of the year where fishing's a little slow midday.
And we're not hurting them, we're returning them. They go right back to their bed.
I was just barely moving it, and it didn't like it. I mean, it was like a ton of bricks. Bam. In June and stuff, coming out here fishing for bass, you just throw things and they chase it. But when they're on their beds, it's a whole different.
You gotta lay it right on there.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game when it's just a different bass game altogether. It's kind of fun to fish like this because it's not always that you just work it super slow. I'd say other than catfishing, probably the favorite fishing that we do in the summertime with Rutten River, my guys go out. All my brothers go wet wading the Susquehanna, which is super hot out. The river's really, it's really nice just to get into waist deep. And we throw for smallies all day with little topwater plugs. And it's sometimes when the action's hot, man, it's nothing to get 20, 30 fish every day. It's a lot of fun. I mean, they're all smaller smallmouth, but they're super fun to catch.
Tell me about this this group you're part of.
Rutten River?
Yeah.
Oh, Rutten River Pursuit. So they're my brothers, man. There's 7 great guys. At any time, we rotate an 8 through, and we have a podcast. We actually started out filming and doing video promos for products and stuff like that, and just really didn't pan out with everybody editing and stuff today. I don't think that we ever got to the level we needed to be.
Oh, jeez.
It was there.
It was there. I saw the flash.
It was there.
There
it
he
was.
is. Oh, he took my bait.
He did, and he's not happy about it neither.
Oh, darn it. Man, I had one. There's one. Oh, he's fighting good.
Get one, Mike.
Yeah.
Nice.
There he is. I got him.
Got him?
Yeah, I gotta lip him, man.
Oh, yeah.
It is 6-pound test, but I gotta lip him. I gotta contribute to my bass thumb. Ah! Woo! That's a nice fish. Oh, look at the mouth on it. Right off that ladder.
Heck yeah, boss.
Yeah! Lake Mead. Mead with an E, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's a little fatty. I think that's a female.
That's a female.
Yeah. Beautiful fish. Nice. Yeah. Thank you. Go home. Right over there. Let's go right back home. Yeah.
Hell yeah, boss.
Nice.
Have you ever wondered why everyone on the show looks just like you? And your friends? And your kids? Because they are. For over 14 years, Lunkerville has been the TV program that features real people with real fish stories. And you can be on the show too. All you need is a passion for fishing. We'll come to your town, fish on your honey hole, and you'll be the star of your own episode of the show. So join our Facebook page, interact with other folks over there, and we just may be featuring you next. Additional support for Lunkerville provided by the Zip Instant Light Barbecue Tray, the Impromptu No Fuss Barbecue Solution, Fishing Paradise 3D, download for free at the App Store, Google Play, and Facebook. Ready to fish, everything you need to start fishing today.
That looks like a bass zone. Bass lane. Here's one.
Nice. Nice, sounds nice.
Right there, right off that rock in the bass lane. Yeah. Yes. Ha ha!
You know, one thing I love about my job is that I get to meet so many new people. It's really cool. But Catfish isn't just new people. He's special people. I can just tell. There's something about him that I really admire, and I gotta learn more. So we're gonna keep fishing, and hope you all tune in next week to part 2 of Reverend Catfish in Lunkerville.